Hello, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me for your March tarot reading. We are going to use the Spiritual Tarot deck. Phenomenal deck. Lots of color. I love this. Hope you appreciate it as well. So we're going to go over the energies of the month of March for you. And I just want to tell you that this is the second reading that I have done for you today. First, I don't know what happened to the recording, but it was probably the most dramatic reading I've ever done in my years of reading tarot. You had the death card, the tower card, the devil. I was like, oh geez, it's okay. Like you had the seven of, I don't know, nine of swords, which literally depicts this like carnage. It was literally you had achievements. Okay, you had the Empress, you had the seven of pentacles, you have the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, it was just like insane, the amount of drive and energy and willingness to achieve this next level of success for yourself, that there was just like, I mean, it was like you were just like taking no prisoners and just tearing through everything. And the call was like, temperance, like let's settle, and that's what you're going to need to like finesse the situation. So that was just kind of the gist of what I had just read for you. Okay. Just like in broad strokes of what I just read for you. I was like, whoa. But I mean, you guys are a very dramatic sign, aren't you? And you guys are willing to do whatever it takes, whatever is necessary in order for you to feel like you are achieving the next version of yourself. You are the death card. That's you in your full power. Transformation, right? Defining yourself, reinventing yourself all the time. And so it seemed to me that there was just like this powerful drive within you that was even more heightened than usual. And I am going to go ahead and pull some more cards for you and find out. So I guess you guys get the bonus read. That was the broad strokes of a reading, and now another reading. Okay, so I want to let you guys know that I am going to be live on YouTube at 4 p.m. on Sundays, 4 p.m. Pacific time. So just for your time zones. And I will be reading for each zodiac sign. I'm going to use these beautiful, let me get one here. I had these beautiful coins that represent each one of the zodiac signs. And so I'm going to be pulling a coin to determine which one is next. So encouraging you to watch for your rising, your moon, your sun sign also, all of them. And then I'll be answering questions as well for a couple of questions after each sign. I'll take a couple questions after each sign. So I think it'll be a lot of fun to interact with all of you and get to know your journey and your personalities a little bit. So I just appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you supporting my channel and being here with me. I think that I am going to be making some changes so that I can help the channel grow. And I'll let you know as I do that. So make sure that you are subscribed. You've got the notification bell hit, and so that you are able to know when I go live and to be on top of and informed with the changes that I'll be making here in the near future. Okay. So without continuing to drag this on any further, you're starting now. So I'm going to say that this was the sort of call to action or warning here. Sorry, my voice. I've been kind of out of I've been away from you guys for a little while because I had a pretty rough cold. And so I'm just on the tail end of it here. And I was hoping that my voice wouldn't be a problem. Excuse me. Okay, so temperance was the call to action for you to like be able to come to this neutral ground between what you see as black and white, good and bad, yes or no. You're being asked to not approach March in such a dualistic way. You're being asked to actually raise your vibration so that you can feel the essence of divinity when you're getting your intuition, when you're getting your intuitive downloads of how to move and how to progress and finesse the situation that is transpiring. It needs to be addressed. It's certainly this there is a situation in your life that needs to be addressed in order for you to achieve this next level, certainly, but you're being asked to do so diplomatically and not where there's going to be like burnt bridges and carnage and like just like these, you know, King of Swords energy of like, just like, it was intense, you guys. Okay, so it has the potential of being very intense for you. However, the same is true for it being equally as abundant, and there is a solidification, like it's solid. Your next level of success is absolute. There's no uncertainty about it. It's very clear. So temperance here is where you're taking a challenging situation and you're turning it into something beneficial. Okay. So what we're going to be looking for here in the month of March for you guys is the ability to gain a maturity step by step. So there's growth in every scenario, every situation, every circumstance, and every little piece of what's going on for you in the month of March in order for you to be mature and developed as much as you need to be in order to be ready for this next version of you, this next opportunity that's coming in for you in the coming months. Okay. So there's growth happening here. And if you just sort of like tear through and force things, you're going to miss some of that growth, I think. And you're going to also maybe miss a little bit of the pieces that are meant to be stepping stones, because, you know, you need a bridge to cross over. So don't burn that bridge ahead of time. You're going to need support. You're going to need to feel supported all along the way to this next version or this next new opportunity for yourself. So that's, you know, just keeping that in mind when we see the temperance card here is that you're starting this read where that read was like, hey, this is the way through this situation for the most optimal, optimistic outcome possible. The sun here is the next card that I pulled for your read here, and that is about consciousness. It is about this uplifting, optimistic, joyful experience that you be having. And it's where that information from spirit comes into you, and you kind of grab a hold of that knowledge, and it moves through you so it becomes a reality. It's where consciousness becomes physicality. It was the sun represents. Okay. And we have here the Hierophant, where there's a teacher, a guide, a leader, someone that is available to show you the way through based on a structure. It's a structured way to go about this. Okay. Because ultimately you have a goal of achieved success that was a collaborative or a group effort, something. It may be family, right? But definitely a strong team is coming together in order to achieve legacy success that you can pass down from generations, right? This could be you receiving an inheritance also, but and being able to use that opportunity of that you know, influx of money coming your way in the very best I guess investing in, you know, strategies possible. So again, there's a level of growth and maturity that's going to be taking place over this month of March for you in preparation for being able to be you know, the mature version that can handle this, either a large amount of money that's coming through or the building of something that's going to leave a legacy. Okay. So let's go ahead, and at the bottom of the deck, oh my, what we have here is the Strength card. Now, the Strength card is where it is visible to not only you, but to others that you have taken responsibility for your part in any situation necessary. Okay. And you're not acting out of fear. You're acting with courage. You're accepting responsibility for your part, and you're able to sort of tame, not even sort of, but you are. I mean, that's literally what he's showing us here. He's been able to tame this cardinal nature within, this almost like a ravaged beast within ourselves. Each of us have it, right? This cardinal portion of us where we can just without thought or without consideration of an outcome or the ripple effect of the ramifications of our decisions, we can make these bold moves. But that was based on like maybe fear, or based on it wasn't calculated. Let's just say that. So when you're able to use temperance, where you relax your emotions and you open yourself up to clarity from spirit, from source, and you let that information come in, and you let that life force energy move through you in a wise and practical way, you're now taming that cardinal nature from within yourself, and you're able to achieve the maturity necessary to nurture this new life of yours that's birthing for you, that empress that came at the beginning of your last read. You need to be a mature, wise version in order to take care of either the baby that's coming or the new life, which both is new life, right? So yeah, there's growth happening for you. And let's go ahead and take a peek at some clarifying cards, so we can go a little bit deeper into this for you. Let's take a look at that temperance. What's going on behind the scenes with temperance here for you? Two of Wands, crossroads. Okay, so temperance is needed for this crossroads. A decision is being made. You can go one way or you can go the other. And here we have the Devil card. You're trying to break free from something that's been holding you back. Okay, now this can be, what is it? So what is the thing that's holding you back? And I'll tell you, Five of Pentacles. All right, so I'll tell you that in your last reading, those three cards came up together also. All right, towards the end of the reading. And what it was saying in that last read was that there was this Seven of Swords energy. Like there's somebody, some people, something that you have in your life that is working against you and is not working for you. And you have to use clarity, the clarity that comes from being tapped into a higher vibration, meaning love and peace and certainty. And you know what I mean? Like clarity again, there we go with that same word. Okay, so the Seven of Swords seems to be the thing that you really needed to break it off with. But when we take a look now at what's appearing here is this Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is very similar to the Seven of Swords, but the Five of Pentacles is a connection, relationship that had been built initially on a wound. It had been built from that place of fear, that wild beast that we saw tamed in the Strength card. It was built from you operating from that aspect of yourself. So you came together with someone or in a situation that was from a place of you weren't completely feeling like you could own your power at that point. There was a little bit less than perfect worthiness implemented in that situation, okay? And so now it's time for you to dissolve that relationship, dissolve that bind that's holding on you, so that you can break free to this new version of yourself. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for that Sun card here, please. We have the Six of Four, excuse me, I apologize. The Four of Wands and the Moon card. Now, both of these cards speak very, very strongly of home, okay? Because the Four of Wands is about having a foundation, a stable and strong foundation. You've achieved this foundational point, okay? The Moon is home, it's mother, it's intuition, it's nurturing, it's all of those things inward behind the scenes, okay? So that's what the Sun is, that this consciousness is reflecting upon your, how, not reflecting, well, the Moon would be like reflecting energy, right? But the Sun is more of like a bright energy, okay? So we have like a consciousness, an awareness on the home front, it looks like, okay? And now we're going to go ahead and clarify the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles for us, please, here, Spirit, so we can get some more. That's that Hierophant I was talking to you about, that structure, right? There's structure and legacy and something long-term. And now we have two cards of water cards that are clarifying here for us. We have the Page of Cups and we have the Seven of Cups, okay? So what you're doing here is you're reflecting, I guess that word was accurate. You're actually reflecting on something that felt traditional, to you. Um, let's see here. I'm kind of missing it right now. I can feel that there's something more here for you. It's because it seems like you're approaching something that's very earthly, because the Hierophant and the Pentacles are both earth energy. So it's very physical. It's very material. Okay. So you're approaching a material situation from a etheric angle. So like a dreamy imagination. You're approaching this situation from this place of ideas, not even ideas. It's just like, it's almost intangible. So you see why I'm like, wait a minute, there's such a disconnect, or such a, I need to find that missing piece right there in the middle that pulls those two together. King of Cups. Now that's you. You're the one that's going to pull it all together, because that's what you do, right? So King of Cups is all about emotional maturity. Now, the beginning of that reading was talking about the Temperance is emotional maturity, and you being able to make a wise decision from a stable place. It's like you're pouring your, like you're pouring your heart, your love, your soul, your your spirit, right? All of the things, because, and I say spirit and soul and all of that, because we have the Hierophant. You see that energy coming from above here, right? That energy is coming from above, like this exalted place. Or a place of exaltation. Now, this is your home we're talking about, and infusing it with a large amount of money. Okay, very, very abundant. And you're doing this through imagination and ideas and something creative. Okay, but you're using your creativity for responsible gains. All right, let's keep going here, guys. Let's keep going. Justice. There's a contract or a commitment. Now, Seven of Cups can often mean love, right? Are you dreaming about a love? Are you dreaming about a love with with another water sign, and wanting to commit to that? There's a contract here. There's a commitment here. Chariot. What are you committing to? There we go. Here's another replay. Now, instead of that being the Empress, which is ruled by Venus, and the Justices will also ruled by Venus. Okay, Venus. The Empress was the first one that showed up, major arcana. Justice is now in this reading showing up, and both of these cards came after it in the last reading. So your energy is absolutely intact with your achievement of success. This is again a call for the rising of your vibration is what is going to propel the circumstances, the change with that happens in the details of your reality. Okay, this is you being able to harvest the fruits of your labor. This is you being able to pick the most delicious fruits due to this commitment to your success. Okay, commitment to your success. So what do we need to know about your success here? What do we need to know? Nine of Pentacles. Now, this is absolute abundance. This is again where you're taking this money. So this large amount of money that came in or is coming in, or some sort of influx of abundance, okay, that's coming into your life, coming into your reality. That's the piece. That's the piece. Okay. And here we have the Tower again now showing up for you. There is a sudden change of your reality, because I believe that this surge of financial well-being comes into your life. Okay. So it shifts the circumstances. And the way that you go about this, remember, is tempered. Remember, it's from a place of self-love. It's a place of self-security. It's a place of confidence, okay, within, so that you're able to direct. This is what the Nine of Pentacles talks about. It's about being able to be strategic and wise and to direct the financial well-being in a way that like you, it's a strategic investment. Like you're going to get more back than what you put in. Okay. So you're investing in something that has to do with a contract. And it could be a new house, could be a new partnership. We have here there's the Seven of Swords again. There's somebody or something within this equation that's not in your corner. Okay. It's not in your corner. Tell me about that Seven of Swords. This is the King of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Page of Wands. That's what I was thinking. Okay. All right. Page of Wands. Okay. So let's go. Let's say, okay, you're making a very, you want to like, sign this contract. You want to make this commitment. Okay. There's somebody that's involved, somebody in the situation that's not good for you in the middle of it. All right. There's something that you need to be aware of, something that you kind of need to watch out for. You see those people just like watching their step. Just be very, very careful where you step, right? Because there's somebody in the mix that is presenting themselves as the financier or the person who is in charge of the money, or a person who is the taking claim for it being there because of them that this money came in. Somebody who's trying to take responsibility for that. And you're again, this crossroads thing. There's two opposing possibilities here. And it's time to go. It's time to actually leave. So there's somebody who's trying to make claim to either your financial well-being, or claim that it's because of them that you're financially stable, that you're secure, and you actually need to exit from that situation. Okay. Because you definitely have a new abundant reality available for you, one where you're the one completely in charge and able to make those strong decisions for yourself, because you're the one that did the work to get you here. My God, you're the one that did. So there's some information that you're waiting for, information about your physical reality. What's that piece of information? Five of Wands. That's a fight. Knight of Wands. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this Page of Wands, the where you're getting your information about your physical reality is toxic, really. Okay, because it's not, your environment is not actually healthy or working for you. There is energy that is a conflict. It's creating conflict. The current situation is a conflictual, fighting, an agitated situation. Okay, and so you're looking around with this curiosity of exactly where to step. And I'll tell you that there is somebody here. I've just been drawn straight back to this. There's somebody here that is going to be speaking to your higher mind. Okay. It's going to be talking reason to you. It's going to be helping you to be able to see through this clearly. A guide that's going to help lead you through this. Okay. Now this person is the one actually that's going to help you see your way onto the other side. Okay. Like a spiritual teacher, somebody like that. Okay. There's an essence of divinity within that relationship, or that encouragement, of that conversation of and support. Okay. And then there's this other entity, being, persons, it's part of the situation that it's time to, that does not feel good. So I think that really what you're doing here is you're just having to really rely on your biofeedback, your body telling you, not that. Yes, this feels good. And yes, I'm going to go this direction in order to enhance, to change, to birth, to be prepared for, to grow into this new life, this new opportunity, and be able to be very strategic with my finances so that it enhances my home and life environment. Okay. So you're going to be making some really strong moves in the month of March. You may actually even be moving. You're definitely going to be separating away from those who are not in your corner, and you are going to be connected with somebody or a pathway that is filled with love and light and joy and happiness, that supports your strength, supports your stability, supports your mature ability to make strategic and wise decisions for your life, for your home, for your life, your reality. Okay. And so whoever that was that you had a connection with, that was that came together from a wounded place, it's time to wrap it up. Yeah, Five of Swords, there's more conflict. There's more conflict there. Okay. The Five of Swords is where, and honestly, I was surprised that I didn't see the Five of Swords in the last reading, and here we are. The Five of Swords is where you have made a decision to win at all costs, no matter what. You're going to come out on top. That's for sure. That's for sure. So I think that there's a lot of details. There's a lot of moving pieces that are going to be playing out in the month of March for you. It is definitely preparing you for a King of Wands moment. That's a new financial or a new material opportunity. Usually has to do with work and career, right? New creative opportunity. So you're going to be ready for that. Yeah, here we have what you don't see behind the scenes is the good fortune that's on the other side of this. You can't see it all yet, but the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor, and you're going to see these strokes of good luck and positivity. There's a deeper meaning in life, right? And also, if we look at the Wheel of Fortune, we're looking at your second house of material possessions and earnings. Okay. So you're going to be put in a position on the other side of this to be ready for an opportunity for greater growth in your career and in your, in the way that you earn your money. So yeah, it's like I said, a lot of moving pieces. There is somebody that's going to be helpful to you, and somebody to walk away from a situation that's not healthy. And you can feel your maturity level increase exponentially, and you know that you've been preparing for, by the end of March, you'll know that you've been preparing for something very specific, as the sort of heavens open up for you, and that hand that we see in the aces reaches out and offers you something. There's an offer coming to you that you're preparing for, and you will know it. You will know that version of yourself by the end of March. Okay. Scorpio. So I think that while the last one was extremely dramatic, this one was very detailed and messy. And I think that both are accurate for what you can expect in the month of March. I think that dramatic, I think that change, I think that temper your emotions so that you can be guided along the way, so that you can gain the stepping stones necessary to be the strongest version of yourself on the other side, and taking responsibility for your part and what you have power over yourself. And what is not your responsibility is going to be key components to the navigation of this. But again, I think that there's somebody that is going to be able to, some spiritual leader that is going to be able to help guide you through this process, because your home life is going to be strengthened. Overall, home and career are going to be strengthened for these decisions that you make in the month of March. So good luck to you. I love all of you, and I'd love to just stay in touch. If you want to join me on Sundays, 4 p.m. Pacific time, again, here on YouTube, so that you guys can leave your little comments or in the comments in the here in the on this video so I can hear what's going on for you guys, because it does feel very, very intense and very life changing. Life will never be the same after this. That's for sure. That's for sure. When you get the Wheel of Fortune and you get the Tower, life is never the same on the other side of it, but it is all in your favor. And I can tell you that is for certain. That is absolutely guaranteed. Your success is guaranteed. Life will never be the same after this month. I love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.